We're at the brand new cashierless grocery store by Amazon, opening for the first time in the world at this scale.
So you've probably heard of Amazon Go. It's a convenience store that's like cashless. I think there are 20 plus locations throughout the US, including 5 here in Seattle, but this is the very first grocery store version of Amazon Go.
Yeah, it's a big deal because if they can scale the technology inside to grocery stores, it's something which many customers will love. Simply walking out without having to wait in line. Thank you.
You guys have that?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Awesome.
Good morning.
Thank you.
If you need cards, help us out. Okay. We've got bags that are complimentary today. They're scattered throughout the store, so grab what you need, okay? Bag as you go is my recommendation, okay? You got it.
Since it is cashierless, you do have to bag it as you go, or it's recommended, or you can carry it yourself, but obviously easier to bag it. So one of the big differences between this grocery store versus the Go store is that there are things like pastry items. So you can come in, pick up a pastry, and supposedly the technology will know how many pastries you've gotten and charge you as you go.
There are cameras everywhere in the store, and this is how it works. It's called computer vision. Every little inch of the store is covered by cameras, and then algorithms are processing all that image technology real time. So for example, when I reach and get something, that motion gets translated into digital data, and then they look for patterns in that data to make sure that this actually happens. And when I do it, it knows me because I scanned my identity at the door, and it will charge me. Well, might as well get a pastry.
Well, so one of the things about the pastries, and actually a lot of the items in the grocery store that you'll notice, is that a lot of them are local, or they come from local brands. So here in the pastry side, you have Donut Factory supplying a lot of the donuts, which is why you have Reese's Pieces, and Fruity Pebbles of some of the donuts, and also Macrina Bakery is supplying pastries, so it's really nice to have that as a personal touch. Even on the coffee side, you've got your typical Starbucks, but you've also got Stumptown, which is a really cool Portland-based coffee roaster, and Whitby Coffee, so lots of different local options.
I always like the tea section at Amazon Go, and this one is even expanded. And here I'm going to get some dried apricot tea. Here, if I wanted more caffeinated tea, this looks like a good option. English breakfast tea, always good. However, I don't need any more caffeinated tea, so I'm putting that away. Let's see what I get charged for. Yeah, we do need coffee for home. This is really good coffee from Chicago, Intelligentsia. So yeah, we'll try this Chicago brand of coffee, which I know I like. This is a fully stocked grocery store. Fresh items are here, as well as all the rest you need, like laundry detergent.
Yeah, there's convenience items. So you actually go to the regular Go convenience store. So how does that differ?
Well, this is much more stocked.
Even pet food.
Amazon Go is great for getting something on the go, like a sandwich or a snack, but this is able to meet all your shopping needs for eating at home, and even more. Cleaning supplies. Here we have cheese. This is all local cheese as well from Oregon. Tillamook, our big dairy in the Northwest.
Actually, no, this is Happy Belly. So this is what I was talking about. Happy Belly, I think, is an Amazon brand.
Oh.
You kind of see it very subtly.
And Tillamook down here.
Tillamook, yeah. So you got Tillamook, and then you got Land O'Lakes, which is a bigger national brand. Even Kraft.
Here we have national brands people know. Meat section is quite stocked as well.
Lots of meat. There's a filet mignon.
Bread. So you're seeing here that they have a full-on vegetable aisle, which is rare for any type of convenience store, but this is actually the scale of a grocery store, and it has all that they have.
Right, and if you're here in Seattle, then you might be familiar with Amazon Fresh, which is a somewhat similar grocery program, but it is different. So I think Fresh is more of like a pickup or delivery-based option, but this is a strictly grab-and-go option, no delivery.
That is right. Yeah, Amazon has been building out its food options. So Fresh was long-term a delivery option that you can get to your door, and then it became a pickup. And then there was Amazon Pantry, which was the long-lasting things with you can order and they don't perish. And now they have Amazon Go for convenience stores. They have Whole Foods for the big brand they acquired. And now they even have a cashierless grocery store first here. here you can pour yourself coffee to go, so there's that option too. If you're in a hurry, you can simply pour one and leave. Easy way to get a coffee.
So I was told that avocados would be like 49 cents here, so let's go see if that's true. And if they can track me picking up a single avocado. $1.59 for organic, but for non-organic, it is indeed 49 cents.
The original Amazon Go was really popular with sandwiches on the go, and they have some of them here, but this is not the focus here.
So they have not only sandwiches but also salads, and they're bringing in, it's not here right now, but there's also sushi coming in from Kika. Another thing that we're also very familiar with are the Amazon meal kits, which are actually really, really great. We've done these a few times and it's actually really convenient, really tasty.
These meal kits make a meal of two, and they have everything chopped up and measured like any other meal kit, but this one you can simply stop by, grab it and leave within 10 seconds and go cook at home.
In some ways it's a lot better than those subscription-based services like Blue Apron and Sunbasket. Yeah, those are great, but those are subscription-based, so you have to be home and then they drop it off and it comes all the time. But this is just whenever you feel like it, you can just pick up a meal kit and go.
Here there's a pizza you can grab and go bake at home.
Pasta.
Yeah, many pastas. So these foods are all cooked. This whole section is based on what you can eat immediately. Hey, are you guarding the spirits?
I am. Do you have an ID?
I do.
Thank you.
So here's wine, beer, and spirits, and they are fully stocked for that as well.
Another thing to note is they have a lot of these suggestions about telling you what to pair your wines with, and it's the same thing also in the dairy and the meat sections, which is really nice for if you're not familiar with certain types of foods.
Okay. Thank you.
Brunello.
This is a really good price on Brunello from Tuscany. Overall, the wine selection is quite good. This is all imports and Beaujolais.
But it's actually not just imports. We have a lot of really great Washington State and Oregon State wines, and so I'm sure we're going to find those here as well.
This here should be American, yes. 14 hands from Prosser, Washington.
Yeah, but
And there are many more of our local Columbia Valley wines, which are very, very good wines, by the way. We should try Washington wine if you can find it, because it's hard to find it around the world except here.
There's even hard seltzer, which is really trendy right now. So you have like your White Claw, which is your bigger brand, but also San Juan Seltzer, which is a local hard seltzer company. Ooh, and the whiskeys too. Yeah, we have the Two Bars down in South Seattle, Soto. Yeah, this is from Woodinville. These guys, Ula also, the Ula Distillery, I think is actually over in Capitol Hill, just a few blocks up. So really nice that they're incorporating a lot of local Pacific Northwest brands. If this grocery store was somewhere else, like, you know, the south of the United States, then I'm sure you'd find other brands that are local to that region.
Okay, let's test the main part, walking out of the food, with the food without checking out.
All right. And in particular, like, we got like a pastry and an avocado, and those are things that, you know, don't have barcodes on them traditionally, so we'll see how accurate that is.
There you have it. We just walked out with our food choices, and now it should send us a receipt on our phone in about 10-20 seconds. Let's see if we got our charges appropriately.
Alright, so it took a couple minutes, but I got my receipt in the app. And the nice thing about this too is that it also includes your trip times. In some ways that's actually kind of cool, or maybe even a little, I don't know, pressure based of like how long you've spent in the store and how much time you've, you know, spent of your life grocery shopping. But I spent 15 minutes and 19 seconds in there. Let's take a look at the receipt. It's actually a really nice format. I like the way it looks. But it says, yeah, avocado regular 49 cents, La Parisine berries tart $2.99, subtotal $3.48, 0 sales tax. I like that. Total $3.48. Not bad. Very accurate.
Mine is also accurate. and it does know that I put away the tea.
So what do you think about that whole experience?
Well, I'm used to this. I've been shopping this way for about 2 years now, but being able to get all your groceries this way is really good. I actually really like the wine selection as well. So even though it requires an employee for that part, it's still a very nice selection. Everything is picked out well in that store, and I love the local element.
It's nice how convenient that is, and actually, you know, in a day now where people are a little paranoid about germs and this whole coronavirus, you don't even have to touch things, you don't have to interact with people necessarily, so that part is actually kind of nice. But also maybe, again, a little depressing in the sense of some people actually enjoy the part of socializing as they go out to go grocery shopping, so that part might bother some people, but for the pure convenience factor, that was amazing. And again, I agree that you can get things other than big national brands in there. I like being able to get things like, yeah, Whitby coffee or Stumptown coffee, and not just be limited to Starbucks or Kroger or whatever brands are in there. I also think it was a really nice integration of the 365 Whole Foods brand. It was really subtle, but it was there, and the prices were not unreasonable. In fact, it feels like a decent deal to go in there.
This will be big, trust me. People will love shopping this way, and they love the savings because there are less people in there to serve you. So there will be the argument made that it's removing jobs, but in the end, normally the consumer wins.
And it's not totally removing jobs. It should actually be, you know, understood too that it's, even though it is cashierless, there are people working in there. There's a guy checking your ID. There are people at the front. I think even at the regular Go store, despite it being open for a couple of years, there's still an attendant there for people that don't know how the system works, and they help you understand that you have to download the app and how to enter the store. And there are people also working in the back to stock the shelves. So there are still jobs being provided through stores like this. So this is probably the end of the video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, leave a comment below, let us know if you would shop at a store like this, and see you in the next video.